Hi travelers! Welcome back to another episode of Sagot sa iyong katanungan, aking mga kabayan. Ako po si Jamie Iris, ang inyong Talk TV show host. Welcome to another episode of Jamie Iris Talk TV, kung saan dinadalhan ko po kayo ng balita, updates at kasagutan regarding travel. Kayun din po, we have videos about lifestyle, career, business at buhay OFW. So what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button at notification bell so that you'll get updated every time may bago po tayong video. For this episode, sagutin po natin ang katanungan ng ating mga kabayan. From Onazawa, sabi niya, "Hi Miss Jamie, I love the way you explain the details and information to your subscribers like you are talking to us face to face. You are most welcome, and thank you so much for the kind word and positive feedback." And then I continued, sabi niya, "I have a question po. My daughter and I are traveling from Haneda to Manila with the connecting flight to Bacolod City next month. If I'll check in online, may option po ba sa online para ma-check through ang bagahe namin or luggage namin all the way to Bacolod City? And may mag-assist po ba sa bag drop counter ng ANA if we've checked in online? My daughter is 14 years old. Is written consent required for minors who is traveling with only one parent? Last na travel naming dalawa nung kinder pa siya, 3 siya. Hindi naman hinanap ang written consent. No need to print the vaccination certificate. Just e-travel registration na lang po pa. Looking forward po for your reply. Thank you and God bless you always." Again, hi maraming salamat sa iyong positive feedback at let me answer your questions. So simulan muna natin doon sa una mong katanungan. Ang tanong mo is, kung sakasakaling magta-travel kayo ng daughter mo from Haneda to Manila with a connecting flight to Bacolod City next month, may katanungan ako doon, ano ang iyong airlines? Will it be the Philippine Airlines or Cebu Pacific or any other airlines for the domestic flight? Kasi from Haneda to Manila, you did mention it will be ANA Airlines, right? So it means that yung domestic flight could be any of the domestic airlines ng ating bansa. Hindi mo nabanggit dito, so hindi ako sure which among the two, or meron pa rin kasing AirAsia ang iyong napili. So ganito na lang, para matulungan kita, let me give you the basics when it comes to the international airlines na hindi siya connected dito sa ating kung mga domestic flight. Since you will be flying with ANA, an international flight, at wala siyang counterpart na domestic airlines sa atin, so hindi possible na ma-check through ang bagahe mo from Haneda to Manila then to Bacolod. So ibig sabihin nito ay you and your daughter have to pick up yung iyong luggage from the baggage carousel doon sa Manila Terminal kung saan lalapag ang ANA Airlines na sinasakyan ninyo. Then, both of you have to proceed, pagkakuha ng bagahe ninyo, transfer na kayo dun sa NAIA terminal kung saan ang inyong domestic flight. And since magkaibang airlines ito, you have to queue up or magla-line up ulit kayo ng iyong daughter so that you can check in your luggage and before you can actually go to the boarding gate doon naman sa domestic airline. So, yun yung kasagutan ko dun sa unang katanungan mo. Ang Philippine Airlines, kung isang flight itinerary, di ba ang PAL, meron silang international flight and then may domestic flight. Kung one itinerary yan, they can actually request for a check-through na facility ng Philippine Airlines that they just launched like a month or 2 ago. So, sa mga ibang viewers, kung Philippine Airlines naman ang inyong sasakyan, then that is possible basta i-request lang dun sa check-in agent from the point or country of origin. Kung hindi magkasama ang itinerary, please clarify lang doon sa mismong check-in agent ng Philippine Airlines from your point of origin if that will be made possible para hindi maiwan ang inyong bagahe at sure kayo na itatag in nila. And then balik tayo of course sa question ni Ai. So yun ay para sa'yo, Ana, Airlines, wala siyang connection kasi sa Philippine Airlines at Cebu Pacific or AirAsia. Kaya hindi pwedeng i-check through ang iyong bagahe from an international flight to your domestic flight sa Bacolod. Then you have also another question. Ang sabi mo is, may mag-a-assist po ba sa bag drop counter ng ANA if you've checked in online? Usually meron. Kasi there should always be an airline personnel kahit sa drop-off yan ng mga luggage, just like any other airlines. So just in case wala, you can just simply call the attention ng ibang kumbaga ANA airline ground staff para at least ma-assist kayo once you drop off the luggage. Kasi lalagyan pa yan ng sticker and kailangan bigyan ka along with, ilalagay doon sa boarding pass mo yan, kahit electronic. So, depende yan ha. Kung yung electronic boarding pass mo, did you print it? Or naka-electronic lang yan? So, meron sila siguro piece of paper kung saan i-stick nila yung, part of the piece of the luggage sticker so that at least, once you reach the Philippines, meron kang claim stub ng iyong baggage. So that's the answer to your second question. Let us answer the third question. Nabanggit mo ng iyong daughter ay 14 years old, minor, and you'll be traveling as a solo parent with her. Now, for most airlines kasi, hinihinga nila ng consent letter ang isang parent kung traveling alone, written consent from the non-traveling parent. I try to take a look at ANA's guidelines or rules regarding this pero hindi naka-specify kasi doon sa airlines nila. Kaya ang maibibigay ko sa iyo ay yung generic suggestions. So, to summarize, my suggestions are the following. First one is, you can actually check with ANA, customer support diyan, where your country is kasi at least you have the customer support. Matatanong mo sila if kailangan ba for your flight, give your details doon sa mismong ANA customer support so that at least they could take a look and ma-jot down din nila yan doon sa mismong service request linked sa account mo. For your reference, just in case in the future, in case na i-deny ka sa airport pag sinabi nilang yes. Second, you can also check your email. Madalas ang mga airlines nagle-list down ng mga specific requirements from the passenger. So the system will actually detect na 14 years old ang iyong anak. So usually yung list of requirements that they do have, ipapadala nila yan sa email address. Pangatlo, kung travel agency naman yan, kindly double check with them because familiar naman sila sa usual rule ng mga airlines like, naku, isa ito sa kanilang mga airlines. And yung pang-apat, yun naman yung aking suggestion just to be safe. Kung hindi mo makontak, halimbawa yung customer support, hindi mo rin, the travel agency also cannot actually give you any information, just secure written consent from the non-traveling parent para sure ka at wala kang aberya or challenges sa airport. And then ang isa pang suggestion ko is make sure that you have with you yung birth certificate ng iyong anak simply because just to prove the relationship between the two of you, maaring hanapin ito. And of course, dapat kumpleto sa dokumento ang bata from visa, passport, and other relevant documents that may be asked in the airport. Yan. Then, to answer your fourth question, no need to print na po ba ang vaccination certificate? Yung vaccination certificate, usually hindi na naman kailangan i-print out. Pero, maraming mga subscribers natin na umuwi ng Pilipinas ang nagbanggit na nung pinrint out nila yung vaccination certificate, the processing went faster for them compared to those na nakita nila na electronic lamang yung pinakita. Yan ay feedback from the subscribers. So, alamin din natin mga subscribers nakakauwi lang recently. So, what did you present at the airport? Did you present an electronic kumbaga, vaccination certificate or card, or did you present a hard copy? So sa mga nag-present ng electronic copy, how fast was it for you? Mabilis ba ito? Hinanapan pa ba kayo ng hard copy o hindi na? So please let us know so that we can help other subscribers at ganun din si ayan. So, yan yung answer natin sa fourth question mo ay. For your fifth question, ang tanong mo is, e-travel registration na lang po ba ang kailangan? Aside from the vaccination certificate to prove that you're fully vaccinated as the parent traveling with a minor, para susundin kasi ng minor kung ano yung rule for you as the traveling parent. So, kinakailangan yung vaccination certificate. And then, yung e-travel, both of you have to complete that. So, ang kukumpletuhin mo ay e-travel arrival. Okay? So, yung e-travel arrival, matatagpuan mo yan doon sa e-travel website. Please watch my tutorial so that you'll know the step-by-step process in completing this. And make sure to secure a QR code for you and your daughter. You may use your contact details or your email address since you are the parent. Yan. And that's it. Yan lang naman ang mga kailangan natin when it comes to pag-uwi ninyo, mag-ina, and please just ensure to follow what all the requirements your airlines will actually inform you through their email, or it could be any form of communication that they have with you. So, I have a pleasant flight at sa iyong daughter then enjoy your vacation in the Philippines. From Orlando, sabi niya, "Hi Jamie, I am traveling to the Philippines or sa Pinas late this summer from the US. The next leg is domestic from Manila to Rojas City. Cebu Pacific told me when I bought my ticket to go to Terminal 3 for the flight. Now, it seems that all CP domestic flights are departing from Terminal 2. Can you confirm, please? Another query is there's an overnight hotel or short-time lodge like the Wings na Iya 3 in Terminal 2. What is available in Terminal 2 for a short overnight stay? Maraming salamat po." Hi Orlando. So ganito, as I checked for Cebu Pacific, kung ang flight mo ay with Cebu Pacific na 5J, yung kanilang airline or yung flight number nila nagsisimula, then it will still remain in NAIA Terminal 3. Pero kung sakasakali ang nabook mo ay Sebgo, nagsisimula sa DG flight, so titingnan mo yung flight itinerary mo, so nasa NAIA Terminal 4 ito. Now, you know for a fact that, mga kabayan, and of course Orlando, nag-iiba-iba yung terminal sometimes. So what I can suggest is before your actual flight, Orlando, punta ka dun sa website ng Cebu Pacific, punta ka dun sa flight status, i-enter mo yung flight details ng iyong kumbaga domestic flight, and then you can see from there ano yung latest na terminal where you will be arriving, and at the same time where you will be departing for your domestic flight. Nang sa gayon ay sigurado ka kung saan terminal ka pupunta. And then, for your other question, kung meron bang hotel na pwedeng matulugan or mastayan sa Terminal 2. At this point in time, ang nakita ko lang from the information that they have shared ay mga lounges lang ang pwede mong actually stayan. And then, you did mention about the Wings Transit Lounge. It's available pero nasa Terminal 3 ito. So, yung exact location nitong Wings na ito, nasa 4th floor siya ng Terminal 3, almost behind a fast food restaurant. And it's open to passenger or non-passenger. So that is, those are the only places you could actually stay. Wala pa sa ngayon na, to my knowledge, na hotel inside Terminal 2. Should there be an update, babalitaan ko kayo. Yan. So Orlando, may God bless you at ingat sa iyong flight. From Eileen, sabi niya, "Thank you po ma'am sa helpful video, Miss Jamie. I will be traveling to the Philippines next month with my 14-year-old daughter. A foreign passport holder, required po ba siya na mag-pay ng travel tax? And do I need to prepare a parent consent for child traveling under 18 years old with only one parent? This March lang po kasi ako nag-permanent resident abroad, Philippine passport holder, exempted din ako from travel tax. Thank you po. Hi Eileen, kamusta na? You are most welcome. I'm simply so glad that my videos are helping you and many travelers. I'm glad also that you will be traveling to our country in the next month with your daughter. Now, yung unang tanong mo, kung required po ba siya na mag-pay ng travel tax, my question is how long will you be staying in the Philippines? If it's less than 1 year, hindi naman magbabayad ang any foreign passport holder. And at the same time, when you say na ikaw ay permanent resident abroad, what is your passport is still a Philippine passport. So, at this point in time, for a foreign passport holder dependent, hindi kinakailangan magbayad ng travel tax unless mag-exceed ng 1 year in the Philippines. And then, we also have, sabi mo yung pangalawa, kung kinakailangan ba ng parent consent for child traveling under 18 years old with one parent. Now, just like what I told actually, it will depend upon the rules of the airlines. So, para mas sure, I suggest, yung katulad ng suggestion ko kay Ai kanina, check mo dun sa airlines that you will be flying with kung ano yung rules nila regarding traveling with your daughter and then or minor. And then maganda din kung ako para lang sure kasi kung ang airlines halimbawa hindi nila sinesecure and then pagkatapos pagdating sa immigration hanapin, 'di ba? Maganda na lang mag-secure ka na lang ng written consent from the non-traveling parent nang sa gayon para pag tinanong ka, meron ka na at hindi ma-stress pagdating ng Pilipinas kasi syempre you're going for vacation, maganda stress less, 'di ba? And then what else? Make sure that you bring yung birth certificate ng iyong anak so that at least you can prove your relationship with her. And then, what else? Ayan, sabi mo nga, this March lang ikaw naging permanent resident abroad. Ayan, exempted din po ba ako from travel tax? Sige, tingnan natin. Let me just simply share to you yung iba pang mga exempted from paying the travel tax for the reference of other viewers then. So, i-share ko na sa inyo who may be exempted from paying the travel tax. So sa lahat ng mga Filipino citizen, ito mga ma-exempt. Number 1, OFWs. Number 2, dito ka actually, where you actually fit in the category, just like what you described. You're a Filipino, a Philippine passport holder, and then permanent resident ka na sa abroad who stay in the Philippines will just be less than 1 year. At syempre mga bata na 2 years and below. Now, there are other individuals qualified to avail of exemption. So please just take a look at the complete list from the TIEZA's website. Pero basahin natin yung iba. Let me share to you. So, kasama na dyan yung mga balikbayan who stay in the Philippines is less than 1 year na former Filipinos. Kasama din dyan yung family members of former Filipinos accompanying them when they fly to the Philippines. Filipino permanent residents abroad who stay in the Philippines is less than 1 year. So, ayan yung mga requirements mo para at least nabigyan kita ng complete information. Please make sure you have copies of the identification pages of passport and stamp of last arrival in the Philippines, yung proof ng permanent residence mo in the foreign country, certification of residence issued by the Philippine Embassy or Consulate in the country which does not grant permanent resident status or appropriate entries in the passport. And of course, last one will be the OFWs. So with that, looking forward na nakatulong ang ating kasagutan sa iyong katanungan. So muli mga kabayan, maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. If you find this video helpful and informative, please click like. And I'm inviting you to subscribe to my channel. Click na rin po ang follow para po sa ating FB page at TikTok account. Muli, ako po si Jamie Iris na nagsasabi, saan man po kayong dako ng mundo, taas noo tayo'y mga Filipino. May God bless you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in my next video.